Hello, hi. I just need to make sure my microphone is working right. It's working fine. Today is gonna be the third day. God, it's crazy already. 3 days? Hold on a second, I need to do something real quick. I'm gonna play Geometry Dash in safe mode, just so I don't get any lag spikes, because we're locking in today. Is there any mods I really do need, though? Not particularly, no. Okay, let me launch Geometry Dash in safe mode real quick, just so... Okay. Come on. Yes. Okay. Safe mode just disables all mods, so you're about to see vanilla Geometry Dash, or almost vanilla Geometry Dash. This is going to be the first time in a while I've seen its classic blue and green theme. So, welcome this. Yeah, let's go, fire. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I don't use icon hack. I used to, but I don't anymore. I like unlocking all my icons legitimately. Should I use some of the default icons? This icon's pretty fire. I'm keeping that on. Oh, God. Ugh. Ow. It hurt. Okay, I'm keeping the fat wave on. Makes me feel like a pro, not gonna lie. Probably gonna click the default UFO too. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna feel like a top player today. The in swish ball, do I have that yet? No, I don't. Yeah, okay. I have a big ship, people say. I'm gonna probably just equip most of the normal icons. Who messaged me? What are you talking about? No, that's not very nice. I'll just say I'm sorry for that. Being insane demon is a pretty big deal, at least with my skill level, so, you know. I kind of feel bad a little. He lost it. But that's why every time I beat a big demon, I automatically save my stats to the cloud. Unless he's saying he did, but it didn't work right when he tried to load it back. That could happen. We're obviously going to start by practicing the hardest parts of the flawless, which would be... yeah, this one. Well, this is just the whole... Oh, no, I don't have start pause switcher. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I need that mod. Oh, God. No, I need... Whew. Come on. Do I really need start pause switcher, though? Hold on. I'll just search Raptors part. Flawless. Hold on. The flawless ship. We're gonna see if I can find it. Okay. Oh. The only one that feels like the physics are just a tad different. Hold on. That was bad. Oh, I hate that orb click. It's okay until you start introducing the orbs into it. And the straight fly, but, you know, that's irrelevant right now. We're talking about the orbs. Oh, God. Bro. I'm gonna get a Sayo device soon. Yeah, I need to get a Sayo device. Isn't a Sayo device good because it has, like, hello, hi person that... It's... How do you pronounce your name? Excuse me? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back to Geometry Dash. This level scares me, both physically and mentally. So far, just mentally, though. Honestly, it's just bad. So this cool texture pack I'm using. It's by this person in the bottom left. You should look at it. It's called Geometry Dash Clean. I like it. I do like it. It just adds a simplistic look to the game, like this. Okay. Why do I have so many weird levels? Like, God. Oh my God. Yeah, I forgot about those. Those were just trigger tests, let's be honest. Like, the gambling one, that was just to see if I could use the random trigger, right? Oh, I hate that part. Whoever's part this is a part of. Funny how that one guy, forgot his name. It's Ryan something. Funny how he, not only did he make the first part of the level, like the very first, but he made the very last part, which I'm in right now. So, it's pretty fire. Yeah, I see Vortrox do this. I wondered if it would be easier, but it just seems kind of iffy. Seems like it's 50-50. You'll make it or not. You're supposed to do it like this. Perfect. And then that's what, 200? 89 to 100, not big. I want to see if I can get a 75 to 100. Oh, come on. This straight fly is so bad. There's a lot of parts in this level that are bad. I'm just saying facts, let's be honest. Oh. That click, and it's not that bad, I guess. Ugh. The first clicks of the duel are so hard, like, they feel like frame perfects. But I know they're not, because I wouldn't be able to do it if it was. I'm just not that good yet. And bingo. Okay. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. But that's just 85 to 100. I need to do a few more runs of the duels. Yeah, this duel is glitchy. You have to, like, because the issue with it is you're supposed to, like, go down a little and then immediately hold, but even if I do that, this just happens. Half the time, it'll, like, sometimes my ship just won't go up like that for whatever reason. So that's why going over is easier, because I can just go up the whole time, which will force it. You get my point. Maybe you get my point. I'm gonna see if I can take any swaggers. Oh, come on. I don't like this part of the last part's not necessarily bad, it's just too hard. Whoa! Yes, I was contemplating whether I could do that in my head or not, and I did. That's cool, I guess. Cursed one. It's good, but other parts are just harder than others. Like, especially, start pause 6 out of 17. Oh, God. I actually don't know how to really... I have not learned that click yet, like, at all. Like, do you hold when you do it, or... I need to play some more start positions. Yeah, I know, over 20 would be up quite a lot, but, I'm practicing this extreme demon. I don't care. That is such a bad choke point. I hate that spot. Jesus. Man, those clicks are bad. There's a lot of jumps in the Flawless that are bad. Well, not bad, but like overwhelmingly harder than the other parts. Let me go to them in the editor. So the last triple spike's pretty easy, but you're gonna be nervous, so you gotta be careful about that one. Ha ha. 67. This part I actually don't struggle much with, even though it does seem to be pretty hard. It's probably because it's short straight fly. These 3 jumps, when they form, they end up being like, just imagine they end up being like triple spikes, you know? Those jumps are pretty bad. Not nearly as bad as this one right here. This is a spread out triple spike, okay? Now, normal triple spike wouldn't be bad. See, I would like a normal triple spike, but spread out one, man, and these jumps are bad too. Like, the entire, like, literally this entire part, Raptors part, is just so hard. Wonder what this is for. Wonder why there's stuff up there. How is Group 63 near the start of the level and Group 67's all the way at the end? That doesn't add up. What? Bruh. Cool. Cool. Okay, now there's 18. And where's the one I placed? Right here. Oh yeah, the transitions. It's not horrible transition, but it's a pretty bad one. Couldn't love it more, could I? Hold on. Okay. If you don't know just how hard this stream is or this level is, for example, this is a tier 21, okay? Now, just for instance, the hardest levels in the game are tier 35, okay? Let's look at, have any of you ever heard of Astral Divinity? It's like a weird rainbow extreme demon that looks very cool. It's a tier 27, so it's not a whole lot much harder than this, but let's think about something here. Do you think tiers don't mean like, let me think of a random tier 6 level. What's a random tier 6 level? Skeletal Shenanigans, that medium demon. That doesn't mean you could just add Skeletal Shenanigans difficulty onto the Flawless's difficulty and get Astral Divinity's difficulty. I wouldn't have beaten it because, well, considering the fact I haven't even, you get the point. It's not like just adding difficulty. Like, as much as I wish I could make the Nightmare 27 times harder or 35 times harder and beat Limbo, I don't think that's how that works. Hey, making it 35 times harder does seem pretty dang hard to beat. God, I hate this. It's because of your downwards velocity whenever you enter it. It makes it so much worse than it needs to be. It really does. Like, if you enter when you're going forward and not really downward, then the straight fly becomes pretty easy in my opinion. How's it already getting dark out? It's 4:50. Oh, I guess it is 5. But 5 o'clock, are you serious? Am I the only one who remembers when it get dark at like 7:30. Whew. Yeah, this level's something. Oh, man. Oh, please, please, please. Oh, man. God, I just died to the easiest part within that whole span of, like, from, like, 55 to 75. The easiest part, the straight fly, even though I got through all those painful jumps. I'm gonna try, like, clicking extremely fast, but lightly to fly. Boom. I've died at 61 twice, and I get past it every time in the Start Boss Cup. It's so depressing. Oh, God. Oh, so close. Like, a frame later, and I would have made that jump. Okay, I'll just practice I'll just practice this part a little, and just play from 0 for fun, and see if I can get any runs. I'm getting a little more consistent than I originally was at this part, but this part's scary, man. Not because of all the red stuff, but just because of its difficulty. It's the peak of this level's difficulty, man. Do you see how how god-awfully close I got to that spike? Those spikes as I was in that ending straight fly. My God. Oh, I hate that too. That bush hazard slightly raised, so sometimes if I do a nosedive and fly back up, I'll hit the side of it. God! Oh my God, my heart's beating so fast. 34 to 90? Bro, I had this in the bag. There's no way. 34 to 90? If I can pull that run off in the real flawless, I can fluke to 90. Maybe even if I get luckier there, 100. And just fluke it from 61. That's a pretty big fluke. I don't know. I don't really know fluke standard, but I feel like that's pretty big for an extreme demon. Not necessarily a hard extreme demon, but extreme demon nonetheless. A friend of mine, I'd say it's maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, they thought they could easily, okay, so at this time they had just started playing Geometry Dash. They thought they could easily, like, beat an easy demon. You wanna know why they thought they could easily beat an easy demon? Because it was called Easy Demon. Like, I told them it doesn't mean it's literally easy. I told them it meant it was, like, easy for a demon, medium for a demon, hard for a demon, insane for a demon, you know? And their average percentage, like the average percentage they would stay alive for before dying again was about 2%. By the way, we were on the Nightmare. Yeah, they were a new player. And they still are. I just got 34 to 90, now I can't even get 34 to 40. What is happening? I wish I could keep up that consistency I had before. Like, keep it, not just lose it after 10 attempts. Not after 100, keep it. Bro, I swear to God, getting past this structure is so bad. Let me try using mouse. Whoa, I accidentally pressed right click. Whoa, that is like god-awfully even worse. If I had to give this an honest like difficulty rating with mouse. How did I just get that far with mouse? Bro, what? I'm tweaking out. I don't even know how I got past a straight fly with mouse. Like that first one, this right here. Maybe I should do what I did with the mouse, just like this. Bro, that worked. Fire technique, guys. You don't have to go incredibly straight. You just have to go straight enough to avoid the hitboxes. And then that click. It's so bad because you just jump over the pillar, like you can see here, before it zooms off camera. So you can't even hit it. You just have to buffer the orb. Bro, that technique is so fire. And then, man. Okay, it's not gonna work all the time, but you know. Same issue there. Such a bad click. 54 is definitely a choke point. But you wanna know what's even worse of a choke point? That. Wait, let me practice this part real quick. Oh wait, actually you don't have to fly straight at all. You just have to hold for a second after entering the portal. Bro, I just kind of hold after I hit the board. Not gonna lie. Like, you just have to hold for a second after hitting the ship portal. See how fast I have to click just to, like, do it without holding there? And see how fast I have to click with using my old technique there? Because it's fast, man. It's fast. Like, it's like 10 clicks a second, man. Jesus Christ. Whoa, there was no way to avoid that considering the fact I held after I entered the portal. What? Okay, it's not my flying skills being an issue. I just gotta start, like, hitting the orb a different way before the portal. Whew! This might even be harder than the ship part that starts at, like, 35%. Raptor's part. Oh, man. Wish I could just do that. How many frames do you have to do that click? Let's get down to this. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 frames. That's 1/10. No. If I have 250 FPS, 250 divided by 60, I don't think I'm doing this right at all. But hold on. You have 6 ticks, so I don't know. Oh God, I'm done. I'm just gonna play from 0. Let's hope I just fluke it. What do you mean say the 7 after 6? Am I the only one that just doesn't understand that joke and thinks it's just stupid, or like it's kind of dumb if you think about it. I've seen kids doing it thinking they're cool, but honestly, it just gives them a ticket to being dumb. Like, it's a 2-digit number. 6 6'7". 6'7", like what? All it is taking a 2-digit number. It is meaningless. So why do kids say it all the time? There's no point in saying it if it's meaningless. That's like that same thing of a TikToker smiling getting internet fame. That kid just said a stupid number in a weird way, and boom, internet's exploding about it. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that UFO, but I'm getting better at it. I definitely am. I'm getting used to the clip pattern. Should I equip Zoink's icons to give me luck? Yeah, I feel like I should. Oh man, yeah, I'm equipping Zoink's icons. Hold on a minute. Yeah, okay. So Zoink, please help me. We get this, then I think he has like most default icons, does he not? Fat Wave, we keep that. He uses Fat Wave. Default robot, right? Default basically everything. Yeah, other than what's a stupid thing called the wave. Okay. Zoink, I'm gonna need your luck. Come on, Zoink. Come on. If you don't know who Zoink is, he's like the best player in the world, I think. He's good. Okay, come on, Zoink. Let's lock in. Feels different for some reason. It feels like it feels like I don't usually see him use these icons, and ooh, yeah, now my icon actually doesn't blend in. Maybe this is good for a change. Literally just because it doesn't blend into the background. Yeah, you can make a Geometry Dash video if you want. Ugh, I just went up too slow there. Collided with the spikes on top. I feel like this thing is... That's cool. I like to get at least one new best every stream. God, I knew I was too low. I was like right on top of the spikes. That wasn't a bad run though. What was that, 40% maybe? Maybe a little lower. Nice. Come on, Zoink. Bruh. Does Zoink use the that one dolphin or whatever it's called, seahorse looking ship that you have to beat 1,000 online levels to get? Yeah, the only reason I haven't equipped that yet is just literally because I don't have it unlocked. Like, I've only completed about 500 online levels, a little more. I only really go for demons. Oh, I thought I screwed it up, but I thought I missed the orb. That's why I stopped clicking. But nope, if I just started clicking and didn't get that mistake, then, you know, that would have been a great attempt. Because, I mean, after that, it gets easier. Significantly easier. At least in the ship part. Not the entire level, I'll say that much. So what, that's... Whew, yeah, I already had this level in 2 runs for a little. I'm consistently getting to Raptors part, or at least semi-consistently. That's a good sign. One of these attempts, I'm just gonna pass it. Hold on, is the flawless link? You know this? I don't know. I do not know if this is. What's it called? I do not know if Yatagarasu, flawless links of Yatagarasu, is what's it called? Copyright. So I'm just gonna put on this remix of it because I want to be safe. Oh my god, a pixel lower and I would have got a huge new best. Well, maybe not a new best, but I would have definitely got past this part. Oh, that straight fly is free too. Oh, I just have my phone out. I can't really see it while I play. Like, I have to, like, be paused or something. I'm not going to look at it while I'm far in level because, well, you know, I'm not going to pause midway through and risk my chances of beating level. I'm only going to look at it if I'm at least under 20%. But I'm also, yeah, I'm going to have to pause. That was a good attempt, was it not? I feel like this Yatagarasu remix is really popping off. God, I'm getting here so I can't even be mad. I'm getting here so consistently. I'm just gonna get past it. It's just gonna happen. It's bound to happen. I'm just gonna get past it and then maybe even beat the level. Most of my attempts are actually good somehow. I'm getting more consistent. I'm gonna stream for probably the next 5 days in a row. Let's be honest. Assuming I don't beat it for the next 5 days. If I beat it today, well, I won't be streaming it tomorrow because, well, I would have beaten it. I'm only going to stream until I beat it. I wonder how many attempts I've used on this level. Probably 1,000. Okay. I mean, could have gotten farther in it, but okay. Made it to Raptors part again. Once I get past that straight fly, it gets easier in Raptors part. Still hard, but easier. Easier. Okay, so now, let's see if I can get, okay, hold on. Okay. That was a bad attempt. Clicked too early. That happens sometimes. I mean, that was mid. Okay, that was... Could have got further. I just held too long. So it was basically a nosedive. But I was upside down, obviously. I'm just going to keep playing. Only 22 attempts. I guess that's because I'm getting pretty far each attempt. So it's taking a longer to do attempt, you know. Okay. Okay, I don't die to that, like, ever. I'm not getting very good attempts anymore. Okay, bro. That was just bad transition. Did you see how close I got to the saw blade in that UFO part? So close, man. That was an okay attempt, though. I mean, made a trapdoor's part. That was nice. What do you think my next big demon will be after this? I'm thinking I might try and... No, I'm not going to be Cataclysm. It's just bad. There's nothing else to it. This gameplay is just garbage. It's too hard to play. Not because, well, it's hard to play, just because it's so buggy. Try tier 22 demon, maybe? God, I hate that ball. That's not a good part. A lot of parts in this level aren't good. Just gotta throw it out there. Like I've said 100 times before, half of the level is good and half of it's bad, but not like 50-50 literally. It's like one part's bad, the next part's good, the next part's bad, the next part's good. Yeah, it just follows a pattern until the end. Like, this is a good part, I guess you'd say. The first part of the entire drop is a bad part. Bad parts, if you want to say that. Zoe, come on, let's get some power. Oh, man. 53. That was our first really, really good attempt of the day. Whew. Jumped like a frame earlier, would have got that. That jump's hard. Can't lie. You see that tiny spike on the very end of it? I hate that spike. I despise it. It's so bad. I haven't got to past Raptors part in a while. Just did a second ago though. If I can get past 61, I feel like I can get to at least 70. Not saying I will, but I probably can. Oh, man, I thought I screwed it over, because do you see how, look to the very left, do you see how close I got to that top left spike right there? Like, not at the top of the screen, but like where I went through that gap. Do you see how close I got to that? Surprised I didn't die. That's why I thought it's not because of how close I got to the spike, it's just because I was too high up. I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it. But little did I know I did. But, I wasn't prepared for that, so thought I died, so, just kind of stopped. That would have been crazy. I could have maybe got 2 really good attempts in a row. I consider really good if I get past Raptor's part. And then I consider good if, at least if I get to Raptor's part. Preferably a bit through Raptor's part. How, bro? I asked, how am I getting these good attempts so close to each other? 56? Died to that straight fly choke point. I knew I was just gonna die there. There's no avoiding it. I'm gonna die there. It's actually the first time I have died to it. Every time I made it there, which was only like 3 other times, I made it past all 3. I'm starting to struggle with it more than I did. Okay, stop dying to this easy wave. It's not necessarily easy, but it's not nearly as hard as Raptor's part, or, those hard jumps at like 70 that shouldn't exist. I want to get to at least 70. Come on, Zoink. This attempt is for Zoink. This attempt is dedicated to Zoink. Bro, that was actually good. Just a few pixels higher, and I could have got it. That could have been a really good attempt. I already consider that pretty dang good. Let's do random attempt dedications. This attempt is dedicated to Finn, the creator of the Flawless. Or, well, he didn't necessarily create the entire thing. But, no, this attempt is dedicated to Raptor. Come on, Raptor, I'm dedicating this to you. Let me get through your part. Oh, well, that didn't work well. I died to literally the first obstacle in his part. This attempt is dedicated to... oh shit, Riot. Did he verified Bloodbath, but who created Bloodbath? Was it also him? I believe it was also him because of some, like, I don't know, a race or something? I don't think he just created it out of the blue. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not like that, right? No. Okay, I gotta stop doing attempt dedications. Every single time I dedicate an attempt to someone, I just die at a stupid spot. Other than Zoink's attempt, though, that's actually good. Let's lock in. This attempt is dedicated to nobody since, well, every time I dedicate it to someone, I get really unlucky. Whoa, that's not supposed to happen. I just got slammed down for whatever reason. We've been getting some really good attempts, though. Like, good. We got, like, 3 attempts already that were really good. They were all really close to each other. Like, the first one was, like, 2 attempts before the second one, and the third one was right after the second one. God, man, I'm getting so many really good attempts. 53 again. That click, though. I think I died to the exact same frame. I'm not even joking. Last time I was literally like, I jumped on like the exact same frame I did last time. That's crazy, man. Actually crazy. Well, don't dedicate it to nobody, because clearly nobody gave me luck, and it worked. Apparently nobody's now somebody. Hate that ball. Just delete the spike I died to. Then this will be a tier 20. Yeah. Aku, would you consider this a big jump? I don't know why people make jumps of like 4 tiers every normal jump, but like my biggest jump was his. Okay, hold on. My hardest. Okay, my first hard demon was crazy. That was probably a tier 13 if I had to take a wild guess. Low tier 13. Come on! Crazy would have to be a tier 13 if I had to take a wild guess, a low tier 13. My hardest before that was literally, hell, whoever created it. But the point is, it was that one medium demon. That is like a tier 8. So, that's like 5 tiers. That's my biggest jump I've ever done. Like, the jump from Aku to this isn't big at all. God, 50, basically 4? Dude, like 1 frame later and I would have done it. That's such a tight jump. Dude, I'm getting so many good attempts. But that's, like, sad, too. Because, like, that's our third or fourth death on 53. Attempts dedicated to nobody. Okay, well, that nobody gave me no luck this time. I didn't, bro, I died in the first part of the drop. Literally, like, maybe the second obstacle. It's kind of hard. That yellow orb is kind of hard, though. You can't lie. It's a... You don't just have to worry about hitting it. You have to worry about timing it right, too. Because, like, as you can see there, I think I hit it too late. God, see, that, I would consider that pretty good. Jeez, like, I'm getting consistent at that part. You know when Doggy's gonna verify Grief, doesn't he have 83 on it? Yeah. If I had to give a wild estimate, I'm probably gonna say Grief is at least 1,000,000 times harder than this. And I'm not even stretching it. It's probably about 1,000,000 times harder than this. That was just a bad death. That's what I mean. The UFO has such an awkward click pattern. I don't know if I said this already, but I remember myself saying that the UFO click pattern's like so, what's the word? It's not specific, it's precise, I think I said. It's because, like, if one click is just, like, a handful of frames late, you're probably gonna, well, unfortunately, hit a saw. Attempt dedicated to nobody? Oh my gosh. If I get at least 2 more really good attempts, I'm probably gonna take a break. Just not in stream, but play something else for once. God, I hate that straight fly so bad. I despise it with all my heart. It's so bad. Just they'll cut that out, and this level will be like a tier 16. Anyways, 56. That's pretty good, if you ask me. Just want to get past that stupid straight fly, and I could get a new best easily. My heart's not even beating anymore when I get there. It used to like beat like crazy once I made it past Raptor's part. Just, you know. Yeah, but now that I'm getting kind of consistent at Raptor's part, it's not really going crazy anymore. It maybe raises like 10 BPM maybe, but that's max. Also, it's because I know I'm probably going to die at that jump, and if I don't, once I get past that, that's when I start to kind of go nervous. Okay. I hit that so late. You have to do, if you hit it that late, you're probably going to have to do a micro click to get through there. Or maybe if you hit it late, you don't even have to do it. You might just be able to get through. Oh man, don't do that. Forgot that you weren't supposed to go up. Swear to God, this is so much harder than the straight fly now. It's like you have to click and then do a micro click like that. If you don't know what a micro click is somehow, you probably have to do the tiniest click possible. Like literally tap the key and split second later let go. It's like sometimes you can even barely hit it in all counts. So yeah, micro clicks vary a little. I don't think I'd do a micro click there, but it depends on how you hit the orb before it. Really, really heavily depends. I gotta take a break. I don't even know what percent that was. I'm gonna say that was probably 54. Whew. Bro, this guy died. Bro. This guy died. Oh, I feel bad for him. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me. God, man. How many attempts do I have on this level so far? About 1,200. Probably gonna be more than that, though. I will come back to playing it in a little bit. I've already... Man, okay, let me go back to... No, I'll stay as Link, it's fine. Let's go play some Globe. Man, I was mentally going insane. I died to that stupid buffer thing again. It's hard, man. How far do you think I can get in Aku? No, Cataclysm? Nah, Cataclysm sucks. Let's play some B. Cataclysm sucks. Yeah, let's go. Maybe I should use... Hold on, let me... Give me a sec. I'm gonna use my original icons. But I'm not... I'm gonna set them to bright colors. Probably just Link's colors he uses. Well, no, I'll use all defaults other than the wave and the cube. That looks ugly. No. I'm just trying to find some very bright colors. Colors that won't, make me look invisible when I'm flawless. 'Cause that is a very red level. My original icons are very red. I've been getting a lot of good runs recently. It's just, the Q part after is choking me up. The difficulty of those two parts are kind of flipped a little. Originally, literally just a few hours ago, I thought Raptor's part was the hardest and the cube after was free. Now I'm starting to think Raptor's part is free and the cube after is nearly impossible. But Raptor's part isn't necessarily free. It's still very hard, just not as hard as it was before. The cube part after, it's starting to get some difficulty from it. I can rebeat B. Let's see. Why is the music in sync? God-awfully insight-readable spider. Whoo! What did I just do there? Yes. Fire. Rebeat B. Let's go. Don't know what I did in the very end of the spider, but I did something. Jawbreaker. Should I play Jawbreaker, guys? Wonder how different it's gonna feel when I start using a Sayo device. I heard you can change how sensitive the keys are. What would you say? Sensitive keys are better or full press keys? It makes the delay smaller though, so that's good. Fire! Don't know how I rebeat that, considering the fact it took me like 1,000 attempts to beat originally. Okay, not 1,000. I'm sorry. That was a bad estimate. Should I play? No, I'm not playing Duelo Maestro. God, you're lucky it's so fun. I like to take the hardest path possible. I don't know why, I just do it for fun. I gaining some skill from the flawless? I mean, I never thought I would be able to rebeat, Jawbreaker. God, the duel's so bad too because there's nobody that I know that is as good as me. Like, nobody I personally know is as good as me. So, like, I have to play by myself. The best person I've seen was a random person playing on their phone that beat the Nightmare. Like, your odds of seeing somebody that's this good at geometry, first of all, your odds of seeing somebody that is, like, playing Geometry Dash is already, like, 1%. And odds of that 1% of people, the odds of those people being this good at the game, also 1%. So, like, it's pretty rare. That person I know would be my brother, which his hardest is high score. Guys, high score is a normal level. I'm the best person I know. By like 100 times. Fire. Oh, that was stupid. I don't even know how I didn't immediately die, but okay. I don't like that level. I like some of it. Sonic, wait, what? Heartbeat. No, I don't want to play Heartbeat. Wait, how hard is Heartbeat? I don't know. I'm too lazy to go back. Clip Sip Start Pause. Why do you need a Clip Sip Start Pause? Hypersonic. This isn't actually... Nah, it's about as hard as the Flawless. Not quite as hard as the Flawless. Didn't it used to be a tier 20.99? Now it's a tier 21, so it went up a little. If I were to beat both the Flawless and this now, my third hardest would be, Bro, how did I get that far? Bro. Stalemate, nah. Stalemate, sorry. These levels are too fun. One part they all share is they have there's one part in them that is just so bad. Hypersonic. The stupid 50% ball that's literally just pure memory for like 10 seconds straight. That, even if you remember, it's still hecka buggy. I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's hecka buggy by the looks of it. One bad part is Stalemate? This part isn't necessarily bad. It's just memory and skill mixed. I mean, yeah, it's... I don't know. I hate it, though. It's just a warp spam. Why? Oh, yeah, this level is, like, literally just tidal line, tidal wave, Ice Carbon Diablo X. The one issue, the beef me and this level have in common, it's a stupid ship part. I hate it. It's like Theory of Everything 2's like 80% ship. It looks like you're supposed to be the wave, but you're not. God, it's like 1 in every 30 attempts I get past it. Maybe. Scrap that. Could have done it if I just let go near the end. Bro, I'm about to tweak out. I'm done. I hate this level. It's just bad. There's nothing to it. What's this? Crappy Slaughterhouse nerf? This is nerfed? This looks like Crappy Slaughterhouse 1.0. Not nerfed. Bro! That's literally as hard as the normal Slaughterhouse. Besides that jump's way easier. I forgot about that part. Mode Diablo. What? Me doesn't understand gibberish. Check. Oh, was I not supposed to click that? Okay. Well, now I'm curious, so I'm gonna click it and actually survive this time. Like, bro, I'm so curious to know what that is. It doesn't make this part any harder. Huh? Should I be scared? Okay, yeah, I don't like this level anymore. Crappy Grief. I've played this before. It's literally just... It's still so hard, but not nearly as hard as normal Grief. Okay, never mind. This is a different one. Jesus Christ. Holy God. Whew! I knew I was curious why I had 0% on it, even though I played crappy Grief before. Yeah, I ain't playing that. Oh God, I just don't have the skill to play that. Let alone normal Grief. Let's play this. Okay. Jump. Guys, how'd I do it? It's literally the same thing I just played, but easier. And, well, not hecka decorated. Wait, how'd I die to that spike if I had no hitbox? Probably this boy makes some pretty fun, crappy look like. I wanna play this. 4 months ago. How do you delete levels from server? You shouldn't. This is probably gonna be fun. I'm assuming he wants to delete this. No, it's fine. Don't add it. I haven't practiced it yet. I mean, it kind of has memory, or sync, I meant. Oh, well, I thought I was gonna have to jump again to reach that, but nope. Dun, 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 dun. I'm kind of tired today. Today I was busy. Tomorrow it won't be like that at all. And then, you know, I'm obviously gonna be busy. You know, Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure everybody's busy Thanksgiving. Can't wait for Christmas, man. Oh, I didn't know there was gonna be an invisible floor. I was preparing myself for the downward momentum and trying to, you know, notes dive up. No, I didn't need to worry about that. This wave's like the perfect difficulty to be slightly challenging, but still fun. Not the real quantum processing wave, that's just too hard. But like this wave, it's actually kind of fun to play. The first part looks kind of rushed. Like, he just slapped 3 years. But what else were you supposed to do? This is crappy. You don't have any decoration on it. I don't know why, but a few weeks ago, I kind of gave up on it. But I dedicated myself to be crappy Sonic Wave, also made by Acropolis Boy. It's still pretty hard. I got like 29 to 100 on it, I think, which is drop to the end, maybe? Maybe a little after. I don't know. I believe this start of the drop to the end. That's too close. Oh, don't do that again. I forgot about it. Oh, I forgot I was gonna be the ball. What are you supposed to do? I don't get this level. It's probably memory. What's Black Flag? I know what a Turnus is. I've heard of it. I don't believe it's been verified yet. It's basically like Akron 2. God. Bro, this is still kind of hard. Okay, it's actually not that bad. It's it's still hard enough to where I'm not gonna put that much effort into beating it. Jesus! Oh yeah. Okay, as I said, I'm getting tired, so I'll just stream later, and yeah, I'm gonna stream later. Oh crap, my geometry dash has been like, okay, we're fine. I'm gonna stream later. Not tomorrow, because, I didn't do a very long stream today, I guess you could say. 1 hour and 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna stream later to make up for that. Probably another hour stream, so bye.